Hey guys, Jay here. Happy Wednesday evening. Boy, I tell you what, I got down to Lowe's. Well, after I went through a ton of phone calls, that stupid doctor that dropped me because of my insurance took me off my home health care. And he's not allowed to do that. It has to be me that does it. But I didn't know that, so she called I called, they weren't calling back. So I finally called and they told me I had to have the new doctor put me back in the program. Well, my appointment was until July 14th. When I got the date changed to July 9th at 10 a.m. Best part about it is I get free transportation and a medical transport. So they pick me up, deliver me there, and they bring me back home. So that way I don't have to drive anywhere. But so anyway, I got through all that, and then I hung up with them, and healthcare called. And I said, yeah. And she said, did you cancel your home health care? And I said, no, that doctor I was through, I guess, canceled it. She said, well, that doctor can't cancel it. She said, you have to do it. She said, so you didn't cancel it? And I said, no. I was wondering why the nurse or anybody never called me back again. Because she was supposed to call back. She said, well, I just got the notice today. So I said, no, I didn't cancel it. She said, all right, well, you'll be getting a call tomorrow then from a nurse, or she said, I know they wanted to get blood again, so she said, one of the two will be calling you. She said, you just seen the nurse. And I said, yeah. I said that, and I talked to the nurse practitioner. And she said, well, how's your meds? And I said, well, I'm running low on some. That's why I was getting worried. She said, well, maybe I'll just have the nurse practitioner come out, and that way she can fill your meds for you. I said, that's fine with me. I said, do whatever you have to. Because out of what I was paying out of pocket, now my meds come to a total for all of them no more than $23 a month. I was putting out, like, so far I got about $1,500-$1,600 out in meds that I had to pay cash for, because I didn't have Part D on Medicare. So I got Part D now, and I got United Healthcare, so they'll be covered real good. But anyway, yeah, I got my truck, put my walker in the back just in case. And it was weird driving again, because I got shrunk so much. I get in there, felt like a midget driving that big truck. I had to pull the seat up, adjust the steering wheel down, and anyway, I got down there, and Bella, you were right. By the time I got up to the store, I was pushing a buggy, and I had to pick up a dimmer switch to put in tomorrow for our hallway lights. The one I put in was like 16 years ago, and it went bad, so I picked up a new one of them. And they have an edger down there for your sidewalks with wheels on it. I was going to buy it, but to be honest with you, I was too damn tired to lift it. So I ended up with just a switch and a bottle of water, and I came home. But it felt like I did about 100 leg lifts by the time I got back here. And but I mean, I could have kept going if I wanted to, but I was pushing myself, and I told myself before I even got there, I ain't pushing myself too hard. But tomorrow's another day, so I might ride down there in the morning and pick that thing up. My sister actually made it to the bank today, so she brought me home like $3 grand. Saving a lot of money since I don't have to pay Tom anything. So what I'm doing is I'm pretty much trying to go from gas to old battery powered, like the Eco and stuff, like the push mower I just bought. I mean, that stuff's expensive. The push mower was $5.99 plus tax. It was over $636, I think it ended up being. And their blowers for the sidewalk. The cheapest one I think is $199, but if I'm gonna buy one, I'm gonna get a bigger one. But that, and I'll pick up one of them measures tomorrow. But that's the only thing that's gas. So, but it's better than carrying that big weed whacker around with it trying to edge like that. I walked outside today, man. It felt like as soon as I left that shade, it felt like that sun just beat you into the ground. It's so damn hot. I fired the truck up and just turned the air conditioner on high. The truck was 117 degrees when I got in it. So, yeah, it was dangerous to be out working. And I couldn't imagine them guys doing that roofing and stuff in this, but they do it. I guess they get used to it after a while. But, yeah, I had a good time just getting out of here for a little bit. I washed my mom, instead of throwing the shit outside in the garage again, dirty towels and stuff, and her blankets, she threw them on the floor in the kitchen underneath the dining room table, and I seen them this morning. So I picked them all up, and they made a full load. We got one of the big washers without the agitator in it. But I went ahead and washed them all up, got them in a dryer, folded them all up, and what else did I do this morning? I beat the hell out of the 3 cats. So yeah, Bella, I'll be having stuffed cat tomorrow with gravy and fries. Bastard, you can't walk when you come out in the morning. They got dry food, but as soon as you come out, they want canned food, and some of their temptations or treats. So it was my fault though. I started giving it to them, so they expected every morning at a certain time. But now I'm gonna put that switch in. I think I'll put that switch in before I get on the lows, because that way I can shut the breakers off. My mom will still be in bed. That way, in case they hit the wrong breaker, ain't gonna screw anything up. Or it won't interrupt her TV show. Not even a TV show, but I'll put that in the morning. Put it in real quick in the morning, wire it up, and get that done. And yeah, then I'll probably eat breakfast, which will be my Jello and yogurt, and sure. But do that, make sure I get on my meds, everything, and like I said, check my blood pressure before I go. Head down there, and I'll grab them things tomorrow. It just, my legs were so sore, and by the time I got in there, I'm like, jeez, oh, Pete, it felt like like I said, I feel like I did 100 leg lifts on the back of my legs, where I said they were weak. I mean, they're not exactly weak anymore. I can stand up from low places now, but just walking like that tells you how weak they actually really are. But no, I had a good old time. But tomorrow, like I said, it's supposed to rain and storm, so I'm just gonna go in there and get what I need to get and get out. And bring this stuff home, set it in the garage until I put it together. And yeah, I got a big steel weed whacker with all the attachments. But man, that thing's like carrying around it's like carrying around a 200-pound weight on your shoulder. So, like I said, the way I am right now, there's no way I can handle that. So, I'm just getting stuff to make it easier for me that I can take care of the yard and myself. And like I said, I don't have to worry about Tom. But, like I said, I told him we can still be friends and everything. I said, but I'm not going to pay you to work for me anymore. And he said, yeah, he didn't have to pay me, he'd work for free to pay me back, and I ain't worried about that. It's water under the bridge, because his money's gone, I ain't getting it back. And like I said, when he does work, he don't know what the hell he's doing. You can tell him to do something, like I said, when he pressure wash the driveway, it's not hard to turn around and look and see if you missed where there's a dark spot. Because I got that brand new pressure washer, that Ryobi, and that thing throws out some pressure, and I got the spinning brush that goes on it and cleans concrete. Plus I got the cleaner you spray. Like I said, I just do it myself. It's better than me paying him to do a half-assed job when I can just do it myself and be done with it. I'd rather do it myself anyway, because I get pride from doing it, because I know my dad used to love the way the place looked. So I'm going to try to get it back in shape for him, but like I said, I'm not going to overdo it. I don't want to end up back in the hospital for anything. So, other than that, no, it was nice to get out of here for a little bit. But, well, I hope you guys all had a great day. But, I'm going to bed early tonight. I took one of them pain pills for the back of my leg. I'm going to hit the sack early. Alright guys, I'm going to get going. I love you all. God bless. Please like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget the damn likey button. Betty. And I'll see you on the flip side. Bye-bye.